Ricardo, the media is yours.
Okay. First of all, I say thank you to Miss Beatrick, who has invited me here, and then to join this great club. I think this club is great for learning, for developing your skill in English. Okay, tonight I would like to share about the how to speak with confidence in the public. Okay, uh, I am a TV. Okay, maybe I can say former TV presenter. Maybe I can share, yeah, a little bit things. Maybe you know about this. How to be confident. How to be confident in the public. For me, based on my experience, when uh, I um, I became MC or wedding singer or TV presenter, the most important thing when you have, if you want to have to increase or develop your confidence in the public, the first things that you should to do is um okay, when you start, that is like a state of your mind. Okay, state of your mind. Be- learning how to be confident, I think that is hard. It's hard, actually, in my experience. I need more practice about this. um I start to confidence in the front of people when I was to be a broadcaster and on radio. Oh my god, i need I need much energy at the moment, at the time. And after that, time by time, I develop my skill in my confidence skill. I think that is skill. Confidence is skill. Why confidence is a skill? Because you need to learn about it. It's not naturally. Okay, it naturally comes to your mind. Okay, that is the first decay. Um, because our tonight we have a topic about the how to speak confident in the public in the front many people. It means I will share about my experiences and my experience when I talk, when I stand, when I negotiations with other people and in front of me. Okay, this is some of my trick that I sent to Miss Beatrick. Maybe you can show it. Okay. Okay. By the way, my famous name Ricardo Howard. My real name is Don Bernado Howard Shenken, but I'm not bule, or I don't have foreign blood. Okay. Okay. How to speak with confidence in public. Okay. You can open. Yeah, this one. Confidence is a key part of being successful in almost any situations. I only read uh, until there in situations. Okay. I emphasize confidence is a key part of being successful. Many people who have good IQ, good whatever, but good skill, but if they don't have confidence, I think that is that uh gonna be bad, worse, or sorry, or worse situations if they cannot handle everything or situations with confidence. So that's why in my material, confidence is a key part of being successful. I emphasize it. Okay, next. Here are some tips for becoming a confident. Yeah, public speaker. Number one. Okay, why do I put here number one? Have a positive attitude. Okay, Being able to get your message across effectively starts with having positive attitude. Although this may seem difficult if you are feeling nervous, it's actually not as hard as it sounds. The key is know your goal and tell yourself that you can do it. Okay, back to our point. Have a positive attitude. It means you have a positive thinking, positive behavior. Okay, that's when you have all the things about the positive inside, that will be out, and the people look at you, they think, and then they will, when they look at you like, okay, I feel something positive in you. So that is like the good energy to attract people to look at you. When they hear, when you speak about something, that's gonna be helpful to pay attention to the people. Okay, so that's why I think number one is have a positive attitude, because your attitude is the image of yourself. And when you have a positive attitude, you cannot lie what the people think or see about you, because that I think that is aurora. Okay, that's your aurora, that will be out from inside. Okay, next, maybe we can read my presentations. Okay, next. Okay, number two, before you are going to perform in the public, in the front of people, number one, as I told, have a positive attitude. Number two, connect with audience from the start. Yeah, connect. The first 5 minutes are vital for engaging the audience and getting them to listen to you. Okay. In this case, even you perform in the front of many people in the audience in the uneven, or you want to meet a new people, I think this is a part of the key, how to be confident. Okay, connect. When based on my experience, when I was meeting some people, I always try to feel the energy, how I look at her, his or their eyes, contact eyes. Okay, that's it, because the first impressions is the most important thing that you have to do. In my material, in the first 5 minutes, okay, the first 5 minutes, it means you have to try to make impression to the people. Okay, it doesn't mean so you like it's sometimes I think you need to do that. Why? Because if you want to pay attention by the people, you have to attract them with your connections, with your eyes, with your gesture, with your body language. This is the point. These are the points, I mean. Okay, consider telling a story about the mistakes you made. Maybe life wasn't going well, or okay, because I talk in my topic tonight is talk about if you if you are a MC, TV presenter, or when you are be a speaker, connect with audience. This is very important for you to improve the audience is not easy, but if you can do that in the beginning, I think that's easy. After that, you have a freedom to express or to to bring the event easily. Okay. Next, connect with the audience number 2. Know what you want to communicate. For me, before I'm going to talk or to be MC, to be speaker in the front of people or audience, I always try to knowing what I want to communicate and know who is my audience. Who are they? Are they like a civil servant? Are they entrepreneur or whatever? The first thing that I have to do is after that I will search the word, which one's the exactly word that I have to deliver, that I have to say when I'm in the front of them. Okay, know what you want to communicate. Next, number 4, clear your minds. Once you have your speech prepared and uh, you've visualized a successful outcome, the next step is being able to clear your minds right before your speech. Clear your minds. You know, at the first time when you stand in the front of many people, it must uh, awkward, nervous, and whatever. How to overcome it? Okay, clear your minds. How to clear your mind? This is not easy. Even you are professional, even you work for to be professional long time, it's not guarantee you are don't have you don't have like a awkward, yeah, awkward and nervous. But for me, how to clear my mind, I think when I keep positive mind, keep positive attitude in the front of people, I think that is like a water flow and everything's gonna be running well. Running well, yes, running well. Because uh, after that, okay, sorry. After that, the works best, right? Speech a few minutes breathing. Okay, take a deep breath, like exhale. Sorry, inhale, exhale. That's his work. That is help me to clear my mind, like anxiety or and then I will ensure myself is I'm the center of attention. So that's why it's like I keep my mind to be concentrated. That's points. Okay. Now next, yeah, managing nervous. Remember that you haven't been invited to presence for purpose being ridiculous. The audience want to hear you speak. Managing nervous is not easy too. But as I told in the my in the some point, managing nervous is one of the problem that you have to manage. But after, as I told you in the point 4, that is the one of how to overcome it. Okay, managing nervous. You just need to keep always keep positive mind and then clear your mind from whatever. Don't care about the people around you and stay focused. Okay, that's point. Next, Yeah, confidence body language. You will notice that professional public speakers look relaxed and confident. They talk slowly and make positive body movement. When you stand in the front of people, the audience, nobody knows you are nervous. Nobody knows about it. You only know it by yourself. But how to manage it, how to control it, that is like a pretend pretends like you can do something like a pretend to be more relaxed. When the people look at you, when they see you, you are confident. It's like an energy that you can use to encourage you, I think. So that's why confidence body language, your body language, it's like also the key to make you still keep positive movement. Still positive movements, it's like a point, like bad movement, bad body language. That is point. Next, friendly faces. Find member of the audience that is engaged, nodding or smiling in other sections of the room. You know, when you are standing in the front of people, you have your eyes, like you have to watch, you watch your eyes is sweeping the room, all the room, and then see who are focusing, who are uh, pay attention to you or at you, and then you can see them. So if they don't, this is like a measure how successful you are to bring an event or to be a speaker. I think this is also help you how to measure you are, how successful you are, to know that. And then you have to put smile on your mouth or your lip, like a smile, and then yeah, that is like you have to manage it regularly, how to control it. Sometimes you make a joke like that. And when you find yourself becoming uncomfortable, you can move to your eyes to the friendly face in that section. Yeah. You know, when you are speaking in the many people, boring or whatever, that uh that will happen, that will happen because the situations is not you can control, but you can control it from your face. Okay, that's fine. Next, humor. Yeah, hum- humor. Humor, more experienced and confident public speakers use humor in their presentations. This is like a ice breaking. You can use it when you see your audience uh, is bored. You can use it. Humor. How to create a joke immediately. That is, you just, I think, for me, sometimes when I see these situations is not, I can control, I use it. Yeah, I read many, a lot of humor book, or yeah, about humor. So that's why when I try to make them more relaxed, I need that humor. Next, After that, recognize the positive afterwards. After delivering a presentation, it's typical of some people. After that, when the closing almost finish, you can see your audience, how they accept your presentations or accept your material or your topic or whatever about that. Acknowledge this positive and write them down, and then after that you can make a review. After that, when you have the same when the people invite you to be speaker or whatever, you can see how good or how bad you are. You can improve what is your weakness, what is your strength, like that. Okay, next. Okay, after this, maybe you have a questions from questions about this. Okay, this is my closing. Public speaking is a great skill to have in any professional context, and it's especially impressive for reasons guard and are just established themselves. By following this, okay, eh, these tips and growing your self-confidence, be able to become a confident public speaker and to impress current and future employer along the way. Okay, that's all from me.
Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Mr. Ricardo. Oh, that was wonderful insight we had from you. Thank you for have thank you for sharing it with us. And after
Okay,
this, we will have a discussion. We will have in English and Indonesia. So
okay,
we can be more flexible in using
yeah,
the communication. And I would like to remind you that at the end we will have you choose two the best two best participants of tonight.
okay,
Uh,
okay,
Mr. Zaldi and Tim will have giveaway. That's right, Mr. Zaldi. Okay.
okay.
Okay, Mr. Ricardo. Now we see a raised hand. We see from the first one is from Yovita Cesari. Miss Yovita. Miss Yovita,
Yes.
Yeah.
you can
Hello.
unmute. Okay. Okay, Mrs. Yovita, you can go on.
Thank you, Mrs. Dira. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Ricardo. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm great here. And you? How about you?
Yeah, I'm good too. But well, that's a good presentation, I think. Actually, I used to be an announcer in radio before I joined the BPJS Kesehatan. And the hard part is when I have a bad mood and then I have to pretend that I am the happiest person in front of me. How do you manage that kind of mood? Thank you.
Okay, how to manage the bad mood? Okay, I think that's it happened to me also. That also happened to me. But I have maybe I can share about it, how to control my mood during when I broadcast or when I depend on people. I always remember the first thing. I have professional. I have to professional. Sorry, I have to professional. No matter what, that is the case. No matter what, no matter what, no matter what happened to me, no matter what. So when I look my mind like that with that word, I think that is more effective to control it.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you, Ricardo.
That's
Okay, you
wonderful.
have,
Oh, Mr. Yovita, that's wonderful question. Oh, so you were a presenter at the radio station. I think which radio, Miss Yovita, if you can share more
uh,
with us here.
yeah.
Sorry?
What radio? What radio were
It's
you in?
radio station in my city. It's called Skip FM. It's one of the popular radio station in my city.
Wow.
But yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, that's great, Miss Yovita. Thank you
Thank
so
Great.
much
you.
for that question. Thank you, Mr. Ricardo, for answering. Now, for the next question, we have from Mrs. Dena. Mrs. Dena,
Thank you, Nadira. Hi, Mas Ricardo.
Hello.
hi, Miss Dena.
Thank you so much for your presentation tonight. And I found it really interesting and really useful. See, I even wrote it
Yeah,
down.
thank you.
So anyway, about your tips, public speaking. Sometimes when we speak in public, okay, we are confident. Actually, we are actually confident, but somehow our tongues twisted, keblipet, you know.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we,
okay.
we sometimes use the words like and
I see.
so
Okay.
yeah, so it sound so people would say that we didn't really manage our speech or our what we are going to deliver to the publics. So my
Okay.
question is, how do you have tips or how do you practice so we can speak like straightforward, smooth without our tongues getting twisted? So probably, and can I have two questions, please?
Yes, please.
Okay,
Please.
thank you. And the second one, you mentioned that in your, I think in your first or second slides, that one of the tips is engage. I think it was engaging the audience in which you explain, you tell them a story about your failure or something, or just to make the public be eye to eye with you. So do you mind if you also tell a story about your public speaking journey, whether maybe in your earlier years, uh, probably
Ah,
your what do you how do you call it, like blobs, your failure as a public speakers, or
okay.
maybe funny stories or something. Thank you so much for
Okay.
answering.
Okay. The questions number one is how to avoid say many words like useless words like that, you mean? Okay. Um, before I'm going to show to perform in the front of many people, yes, I mentioned in my point is know what I want to communicate. Know the audience. Who are they? I think that's important things for me. That is really effective to avoid many useless words. How sorry, know what I want to communicate. That's point. That's point. The more you practice your skill in public speaking, I think the more you will be more professional. That also more point. Okay,
Right.
number
So
two.
practice makes
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, practice makes perfect. Perfect. Number two. Sorry, I didn't get the points.
This,
What's the question?
please tell us, share a story about your early public speaking journey where maybe
Ah,
you had flops or maybe
When you were
a
like us.
funny story, yeah, about
okay.
early speaking in public.
Okay. Um, actually, I'm not a public speaker, but I have my job is MC right now and teacher. But I had an experience when I became a speaker in the gathering of how to say, many women, many women, ibu-ibu.
Ibu-ibu.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Ma-
Yeah.
yeah,
Mak-mak.
ma. Yeah, I was invited by them to be a speaker. How to, yes, like this, with the same topic, how to be confident. And I'm awkward about the front of them because their age is older than me, and then that is the first time I talk in the front of ama. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost I think, oh, maybe how to pretend to be professional in the front of them. Oh, that is really hard. But
Oh,
I can overcome it with, as I mentioned before, I am a professional public speaker.
oh, did they tease you a lot? Did they tease you, Mama?
Yes, mama. How
That
to handle
was
it?
a
How to handle
professional.
it? Yeah, I need much effort to do that. To do how I selected to choose which ones the sorry, good word for them, suitable word, you know.
Yes, that's right.
And after that, when I finish my presentations about this, and then some of them's like offering, hey, are you still single? Do you have that? My daughters still single.
They began matchmaking you.
Yeah.
They offering their daughter to you.
And then some of them are widow, you know.
Oh,
This is
They're
good.
offering themselves.
combo.
It was embarrassing me about it when I remember that
Nancy gelap Nancy.
some of them would like yeah, ask my number phone. After that they
Oh my
contact
God.
me. Yeah, but I think that is a funny experience.
Well, that
Unforgettable.
must be very nerve-wracking for you.
Yeah.
Okay, Stena, that's your story.
Thank you so
So
much.
good. Okay, thank you, Stena. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
Mr. Anna, thank you for the questions. Next.
next we have Mr. Ari Agustian from KC Pontianak. Already raised hand. Mr. Ari, how are you today?
Hello,
Mr. Ari.
Mr. Ari.
I'm good today. I'm good.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Does
Good
my
evening.
voice sound clear?
Yes, your
Does
voice
my
is clear.
sound clear? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ricardo, for the presentation, and thank you for the opportunities to ask question here. I have two questions actually, if that's allowed. My first question is you must had many experience in public speaking. So could you please share us the moment you had the most challenging in public speaking, and what is the challenge, and how did you deal with that challenge? And the second question is, when we speak in public, sometimes we must have a block. We cannot say something what we gonna say, what we wanna do. We had that moment sometimes. So I would like to ask you, how do we prevent that moment? How do we prevent so we cannot be blocked? And when we got the block moments, what should we do? That's my question. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
Ricardo, your answer, please.
Okay, my answer is what is the
Challenging moment.
challenging moments? Challenging moments, I think tonight.
Oh.
Really? because I use my English full. Yes, English is total full because I never been use my English full when I presentations or to be speaker to be MC. I was to be MC in Jakarta when the international dongeng festival international dongeng festival in Jakarta. I use bilingual language, Indonesian and English, not full like tonight. Yeah, this is challenging for me. But nobody knows. Even I teach my students using English too, but it's totally different because uh, I teach them in the basic English. But tonight, I
I think you're doing so great, Mr.
yeah,
Ricardo.
yeah, this is very challenging. Before Miss Beatrick offer me hey Mr. Ricardo, would you like would you be our speaker in English for huh? Okay. Say that. And then and I prepare myself and like what I did before this event start, I well prepared that I did until now. That is challenging for me, actually, honestly.
Wow. I hope Mr. Ricardo nggak kapok ya. Jangan kapok loh.
No. No. I
Nah,
used to be a guide also, even though because I'm a secretary of HPI, sorry, Himpunan Pramuwisata Indonesia. I became guide for 3 years, and I speak English also to my guests. But tonight is the challenging for me. It's challenging for me to speak full English presentation since like academic. So I have to call my memories, call everything about. Yeah.
I think you're doing just great, sir.
Yeah.
And
Number 2.
we go to the next question. Yes, is how to prevent the blob. It's like when your mind goes blank, like that, Mr. Ari, right?
Okay. How to prevent? To be honest, before I'm going to say, as I mentioned, as I told about this, I always try to know what I want to communicate. That is point to avoid everything. Yes, you know how to avoid the blank when you don't have any idea for saying anything. That is, if you have a wealthy presence, in everything, that never be happen to you.
Okay,
Well
so
preparation, I think
preparation
the
is the
point.
key.
Yes, the key.
Okay. Okay, thank you. How, Mr. Ali, have you satisfied with the answer, or you want to ask further questions?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ricardo, for the answer. I think that's enough. Thank you so much.
So,
Thank
thank you, Mr.
you.
Ali.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
Ricardo.
Ari.
Now,
Thank you for
okay,
this
now we
discussion.
have Mr. SP for the next question. Mr. SP,
Okay.
you can go
Yep.
ahead.
Hello. Thank you, Nadira. Hello, Mr. Ricardo.
Hello, Mr. SP.
Hi. What a great insight for us tonight, especially to me, because your presentation, I think there's the point that I really, really like from your presentation. In our job, we force ourselves to become a public speaker. I mean, and sometimes we become a presenter, or sometimes we become a MC, and we force ourselves without learning before. So I
Yes.
think that's a great presentation for us. And I have to point from your presentation. The number one regarding I had an experience today, because today I went to some place and I have to speak in the person in the audience. I mean, and you know, the first thing is clear up your mind. Today, when my presentation will start it, suddenly I have a message from my colleague, and it's a bad news. It's a bad news. So you know, my presentation, my mind become ruined. So I think I thinking about the bad news, and while I have to present my presentation. So I try, yeah, like you said in your screen, I inhale, exhale, and try to forget the bad news, but it's still on my mind, you know. So maybe do you have some experience like that? But I try to being professional, and you know, at least I do my presentation best. But I'm still thinking about the bad thing while I have to uh, the presentation. And the number two is about friendly faces. Yeah, you know, friendly faces is like, yeah, you know, I try to be friendly faces to the audience, but you know, sometimes they do something that make me laugh, or maybe, yeah, like they wink their eyes to me, or
Ting, ting.
yeah, or like, yeah, you know, they try to uh you know,
So
they try to pay
okay,
attention from me.
destroy
So
the
yeah,
concentration.
yeah, so it can ruin my concentration. So it's so really awkward at the time. So
Okay.
how do you manage that? And the last one, I'm so sorry, since I know you are a broadcaster on TVRI, so which one do you choose, being presenter or being broadcaster? MC, I mean MC or broadcaster, and which one do you prefer? And
Okay.
listen, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you, Mr.
you.
Estewa. So great. It was
Okay.
a great question. The first is how to clear the mind after we get some bad news before we have to present
Uh,
something.
okay. I think your problem is you before you 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 you're not well prepared about what will you present something. Why I say like that? Because you think your mind was contaminated like yeah, you have, you worry something that will or will not be happen. You worry about something, that is the point, is you worry about something that will not be happen. So it makes your minds be uh uh yeah, and concentrate about something. For me, my suggestion is you said your point is maybe your college or your friends or your partner, whatever, will calling you while you present something, so it makes it attract your concentrations. I think before I'm going to present something, I ensure my phone is switch off. So I answer about it. That is, I call well prepared. That point. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry about everything. Okay. Don't worry about everything, because when you can handle 5 minutes first in the first your presentations, or the first time in that event before you starting something, that is the key. After that, everything running well. Everything will go with the flow. Okay. Number two, the questions. The questions. So which?
Friendly faces in the crowd sometimes ruin Mr. be concentration because people sometimes wink at him and it ruins the concentration. Have you ever
Oh,
feel the same way, Mr. Ricardo?
no, never. Because yeah, as I mentioned before, as I told before,
Okay.
I ensure everything about the something disturb me, like a phone, like everything is done because I need more concentrations. I put it everything, so switch off my phone,
Okay.
take a note, and everything. Make a list about the the event that I will presentations my
Okay.
audience who are they blah 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 like that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's great. And the last question is, which do you prefer, being a presenter, a broadcaster in TVRI, or an MC?
Okay.
Which one do you prefer?
To be honest, when I became TV presenter, the fee, the salary, the honor, whatever is small, is smaller than you when you become MC. So if you ask about me, but if you want to uh looking for famous TV presenter is the best for you. After that, you can be MC on whatever your fee or tariff is gonna be higher than before. If you ask me about the which one I will choose to be presenter or MC, I will choose MC right now because I decided living in the rural in my village in my hometown. Uh, I become MC when in my free times. In my free times, like a weekend, and if there's any job on a weekday, I usually try to reject it because I'm focused to teach my young generations in my village. That is my priority in my life now.
Wow, that's
MC only
really
my side job.
awesome.
Yes.
Wow.
Sorry, are you teacher?
Uh, I'm a teacher English for kids in the rural
Oh,
area,
I
in
see.
the village.
I see. I
Yes,
see.
because
Wow.
I'm a
Mhm.
founder of foundations for empowering my young generations in rural, in village.
Utus Level
Sometimes become volunteer.
Foundation.
Sorry.
Utus Level Foundation. It's that
Yes, Utus
like
Level
an.
Foundation.
Can
Yeah,
you tell us more about that foundation, sir?
yeah. The foundations is concentrations to educations, social, and training. Educations, for kids, English for kids free in the many villages around my hometown. And then after that, I gather my students in one group, scholarship hunter. Scholarship hunters. It's like if they want to pursue their scholarship in abroad or university, if they don't have, I mean, like underprivileged, they don't have money, they can join that group or community to reach their dreams, to
Wow.
enter the university like that. And
Wow,
then
that's
social
great.
for orphans. Sometimes I fundraising for, yeah, may I say, justice, social justice warrior.
Let's do it. Oh, we're having a social justice warrior here. Wow, that's awesome. That's really awesome. That's good That's good for you. That's good for the surroundings, your surroundings. That's really
Yeah.
good. We will talk about that later, but we have Mrs. Anastasia now from KC
Okay.
Siak Numfor that has been raising hands. Miss Anastasia, you can
Yes.
go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for the time and thank you for the opportunity. Good evening, Mr. Ricardo, and good evening all.
Good evening.
I would like to ask you how to control our confidence in a normal level, because some people will feel uncomfortable to someone who has too much confidence. Thank you.
Yeah. How to control your confidence in sometimes you can control the event, right? The events during the event you can control the situations or everything. Uh, um, for me, how to control it? Back to the point. The first before I'm going to starting about how before I'm going to starting to be speaker, to be MC, to be the presenter. I am a professional. When I face the bad situations, I will like keep calm first, keep calm first, and after that I ensure myself already is, when you need maybe yeah, you need seconds, not minutes, to handle it, to control it when when you face when the bad situations. you you can I can handle it with, I keep calm first, take a deep breath. After that, I when I think I ensure myself, I already to start it again, like that.
Okay, thank you for the tips. Maybe I will do that, because some moment they ask me to be a MC and then I'm just I always like lose control. I do feel confidence, but I'm just sometimes I lose control and I'm gonna be a little more overconfidence in front
Ah,
of the audience.
yeah. How to, if you want, if okay, if you want to make you still controlling, to make yourself start controlling, for me, that is high challenging ever, but sometimes you can handle it with, so like look at the situations around you. There must any person or people, any audience makes you it's like recharging your energy, recharging your confidence. I believe it. I believe that your audience will look at you, when, because you are in the front of people, you cannot control everything, but how to recharge it again, recharge it. Okay, you can see the face of your audience. There must friendly friends or whatever. It's like a sense your energy. That is my experience.
Okay, thank you for that tips.
Wow. Thank
Thank
you,
you
Mr.
too.
Ricardo. Thank you, Miss Anastasia. Okay, Mrs. Patrick. This is a friend. Thank you, Miss Anastasia, for the questions. And now I would love to read the questions that Mrs. Patrick has left in the chat room. Mrs. Patrick, do you want to say hi to Mr. Ricardo?
Okay. Hmm?
You can unmute your. Yeah, you can ask directly. I mean, Mrs. Patrick
Yeah.
is something.
I don't need your writing. Why do you text me like that? You ask me because you know each other. You need to talk directly.
Okay, Mrs. Patrick. So,
Maybe she's shy.
oh, okay. We can check sound dulu, Miss Patrick. Check sound. Check.
Okay.
Okay, this is Patrick. I will try to read it. Kak Ricardo, how to control the audience when you try so hard to make audience clap their hands, but nothing happens. It's like silence.
How to control the audience? How to control the audience? You can use ice breaking. If they getting bored and when during the event running or running going on, you can use ice breaking. You can learn it. You can learn ice breaking from many references that you can read, and after that you can implement it to your audience. So that's why to be speaker, to be MC, to be TV presenter, we need read many book, many articles, everything, and then we can ask to the senior to ask to your friends who experts about it. I think read read is the key. Read and watch watch presenter on TV, or you can search on Google, like you can learn from them, and then you can copy paste. It's okay for you. It's okay for me to copy paste the way them to how to break the situations when I can control the audience. Sometimes I looking for the audience, like I call one by one their name during the presentations. Like I see, oh, that is, I will I will call this man, this guy, this woman. After that, and then I invite her or him beside me, like ask everything related with the topic that I presentation. That is also effective for you to control your audience. After that, if when you call one of them, your audiences, that the attentions, they will attention to you. They will look at you in the front, and then make your sounds. Sometimes I sing a song.
Wow,
It depends.
Miss Patrick.
Can you sing a song?
Nah, kepancing ini Mrs. Rex. Nah, kepancing ini Mr. Ricardo ini. Can we hear some of this beautiful voice that you had, Mr. Ricardo? Just a little for ice breaking. Ya, Mr. Patrick ya. Ya, Mrs. Patrick ya.
Okay, I will sing a song, galau song.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
please.
I'm kidding.
Just sing, not curhat. Yes.
Okay.
Anastasia, you recording Mr. Ricardo sing a song.
Okay, let me find which one's the good song. Okay. Cause there's something in the way you look at me, as if my heart. I forget the lyric. Let me see.
I noticed that, Mr.
There's
Ashley. Good.
nothing in this world I can be. There's nothing.
I'm sorry.
No,
You
no,
look
no,
at
no.
me.
Maybe Mr. SP want to continue the lyrics.
Cause there's
Okay.
something in the way you look at me. Yeah,
Wow.
that's all.
Yes, like that.
You look at me.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe
Luar biasa.
anyone else to sing a song?
Luar biasa. That was a great icebreaker, by the way. Mr. Ricardo
Yeah.
and Mr. SP had some really great voices. Maybe in the end of our meeting, we can close it with a duet. What you think? How do you think, everyone? How about a duet? Encore, encore, encore.
Encore. Encore.
Yeah.
Please, Mr. SP and Kak Ricardo.
Boy. Yes. Okay. Hello.
Yes, 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 Mr. Ricardo.
Ready now?
Yeah.
They're asking you
Okay.
to have a duet, singing another song.
Duet.
Nah,
What is
Yeah.
song?
Mrs. Nancy can share the screen of a YouTube, of karaoke on YouTube, and we can sing together to make
Oh, Cengki
this
Putih.
tonight to make a memory together tonight. This is the first
Oh,
time
yeah.
maybe
Sure.
in English club meeting where we karaoke together. What do you think, Mr. Ricardo, about that?
Yeah. Good. Good. I do
Okay,
agree.
so
Aduh,
okay,
Nadira
okay.
celakain aku.
You can do it with Miss Dena.
Mr. SP, how you think about that, Mr. SP?
It's okay, but I think Miss Dena is um sing better than me.
Good job. Good job.
Okay.
Are you seriously
Dangdut.
want to do that?
Okay,
Oh,
now Mr.
is he on me?
Ricardo,
Is he on
Mr.
me? Is he on me?
Oh, is he?
Adele?
Oh my God. Is he on
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
Adele? Wow, that's
I beg your
great
pardon, what
song.
song?
Anu, Easy on Me by Adele. The newest
Yes.
Easy on Me.
Wow.
Milky,
Wow,
Milky.
wow, I
Milky.
can wait.
Oh my
I will
God.
Lowercase.
record
Let's
this.
prepare.
I
My
will
Lowercase.
record
ears.
this.
I recording this moment.
Are you
Okay,
serious?
Milky Pie. Oh, okay. Wow. Why am I nervous? Why am I nervous?
Are you guys prepared for this?
Yeah.
Start.
Okay. Let it try. In my hands in forever and on in this waters, but I can bring myself to swim when I am drowning in this silence. Let me in your I will never drown. You don't get reaching to I have no time for you. So sweet for me.
Wow, that's great.
When things change, let me know. Slowly walking away. Can you smile? You both now I will I was still a child that got that you. I think the signal is bad.
Oh, Mr. Ricardo, wow. It's so great. It's so great. It's wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Ricardo. Clap your hands, everybody, for Mr. Ricardo standing
Good, good.
applause. Okay, thank you so much for that. Wow, that was a great session. We had great ice breaking. Mr. Ricardo showed us how to break the ice by singing, and that was really great and fun. We had a song from Adele, Easy on Me. That was the newest song.
Curhat. That is curhat.
That is too hot. Oh, yeah. Wow. The weather, the rain that's falling, it's all good for Churhat. It's a Churhat time.
Yes, yes, curhat.
Okay, that's really wonderful. Everyone want to ask another question for our host tonight, or Mrs. Patrick? What do you think about that, Mrs. Patrick? Was it really great or not?
Yes, really great.
Or you don't satisfied with my answer?
Yes, I think this enough, Kak. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
With my pleasure.
Okay. Okay. Mr. SP, wow. Mr. SP, I see you like you want to sing a song too. Would you like to sing us a song for tonight, sir?
No way, no. There is only one singer, you know. There is only one star in one event.
Okay. Wow, that's so great of you to say that. Mr. Ricardo, you are our star tonight. Thank you for giving us your insight about how to be self-confident. We hope that we will use it in our everyday life. We hope we will be more confident as an organization, as an individual. Thank you very much, Mr. Ricardo, for tonight. Before we close, as usual, we will have a photo session to mark our memories of tonight. Okay. May I ask Miss Nancy, to help me screenshot? Okay. For all the participants, I would love you to open all your camera so we can see the friendly faces that we have here tonight in our meeting. Okay.
First post.
There are a lot of friendly faces. Okay, now we can you can count, Mrs. Nancy.
For the first post will be free post.
Yes, free post.
I will count in 3, 2, 1, go. Tahan. Okay, move to the second post, Miss Nadira.
Oh, for the second post, what you like? What's the post you like, Mr. Ricardo?
Like a model.
Okay, model pose. Folk. Okay, 1.
I'll count in 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the English class post, Miss Nadira.
Oh, can you please help me, Miss Nancy, with that?
Okay,
for the third pose will be the English club signature pose. You put two of your fingers, the point finger and the middle finger on your temple. Yeah, like that. Please tahan ya. We'll count in 3, 2, 1. Tahan. Okay.
Wow.
Wow, that was wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Ricardo, for your time.
Thank you,
Thank
Miss
you, Mr. Ricardo.
Moga-moga
Nadira.
nggak kapok ya, Mr.
Thank you.
Ricardo.
No. I wouldn't
Miss
kapok.
Nadira,
Okay.
Miss Nadira.
Kak.
Mr. Ricardo, you look familiar.
Miss Nadira, maybe you want to ask Mr. Ricardo to announce who's the best participant for tonight?
Okay.
Okay, we have to remind you, we have Mrs. Yovita, Mrs. Dena, Mr. Ari, Mr. SP, Miss Anastasia, and Miss Patrick. Which of those participants you think was have the best questions that intrigue you,
Mr.
or
SP.
okay, you can choose two of the participants I
Two.
mentioned earlier.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. For me, the best, the best contestant, the best contestants for participants tonight are Mrs. Dena and Mrs. Anastasia.
Wow! Congratulations, Mrs. Dana and Miss Anastasia.
Mr. SP, Mrs. Nadira, Mrs. everyone who
Everyone.
Everybody win. You win.
you all guys are the best.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ricardo. Thank you so much, everybody, for the enthusiasm and everything. We hope we learn a lot tonight. We can sleep sound tonight because we have learned about self-confidence. Okay, Miss Nancy, do you have any more information for us in this?
Yes, I just took some screenshot. I think that's enough, Miss Nadira.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for tonight. I hope Mr. Ricardo have a great success ahead. Thank you for sharing everything with us, and thank you for everybody's enthusiasm for tonight. So with that, I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.
Waalaikumsalam.